They tried to set you up. Now they're begging for a way out. Listen up. This is not a pep talk. This is a war cry. This is for every second guess, every fear, every losing moment you've tried to bury. They set you up. They whispered doubt in your ear. They placed traps and deadlines and walls. You'll never rise. You don't deserve it. You aren't strong enough. Believe me, I know what that feels like. I've seen the looks, felt the chill in the room, heard the laughter. But here's the truth. You are not your surroundings. You are the tempest, the storm that shatters their castles. They built those walls for you to measure how high you'd climb. Short truths. You climb, you crush, you conquer. You feel that burn deep in your chest? That voice telling you it's too much. That voice is lies. Every fiber in your mind was programmed to obey that voice. It used pain, insecurity, doubt. But pain can be your weapon. Insecurity, your fuel, doubt, your sharpening stone. Turn it around. Turn it all around. I knew a guy. Call him Steve. He grew up in a shadow, a father who stomped out dreams, a town that laughed at ambition. Steve learned to hide, to follow. But one day, he read a phrase scrawled on a bus stop. We are built for more. He paused. It hurt when he read it, like a knife twisting, but then fire. He started small, a run at dawn, another page in the book. Then he lifted, then he learned, then he moved. Town laughed. His father snarled. He pushed harder. 6 months later, he was transforming bodies, his own included. Local gym asked him to teach. He said yes. And today, he's running a training program, selling, teaching, living. They're now begging him for guidance. That could be you. Here's the method, the weapon. Become a factory. Manufacture progress. Start tiny, 10 push-ups, 1 page, 1 habit, small wins. Each one rewires your brain, builds a new identity. You become the guy who delivers. Focus on what gives you energy. Your mind is sneaky. It drains your power. Screw that. Chase what lights you up. That physiological rush, leverage it. Even 5 minutes of what excites you. Game changer, builds dopamine, creates magnetic momentum. Design your circumstances. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. You can delete distractions, turn phone off, use a playlist that pumps you up. Write a mantra on your mirror. These are bricks in your victory tower. Elite accountability. Tell one person, 1 or 5. Then say, this time I'm delivering. That person becomes a gunpowder line. Strike it, and they expect explosion. Because you set that expectation. Accountability isn't shame, it's power. Rewire your mind with questions. How would my hero handle this? You don't have to be Superman, but you can imitate courage in action. What if I chose to win today? Picture it, feel it, smell it, the sweat, the victory breath. If this moment was my last, would I be proud? That right there changes your decision in half a second. Short story of Maria. She worked a dead-end job, felt trapped. They told her, stay safe, stay small. She swallowed that. Then one day, she cracked open an old journal. It said she wanted more. She scribbled, I will create futures. She started small, a side project, a weekly article. She felt the whoosh when she published. When readers responded, that rush? She chased it. 2 years later, she runs a 6-figure creative agency. They're begging to work with her now. What if they're begging to work with you? It's not about perfection. It's about relentless presence. The warrior never waits for the sun. The warrior dawns with it. Now here's a deeper play. You ready? Subconscious warfare. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and vivid imagination, so we script it. Write down, I am unstoppable. Write it in big letters. Stick it where you'll see it first thing. Your brain reads it, says, okay, that's the truth. Repeat, repeat, repeat. That phrase becomes a ground truth. When doubt whispers, you already believe. Align physiology with intent. Stand tall, shoulders back, lift your chest, breathe deep. Triple inhale. 3 seconds in, hold. 4 seconds out. That triggers your nervous system. Fight state. Tested by the Navy SEALs. IMDb. Tony Robbins. It works. Embed imprints through story. Think of times you were smaller, times you won, times you were forced to face down pressure. Relive it. Feel your heart thunder. Pin that feeling. Play it when you need raw energy. It becomes instant fuel. Build intensity. Ladder it. Phase 1, clarity. Complete, ruthless clarity on one thing you're going to master this week. What's your target? Phase 2, preparation. 2 rituals daily, 1 physical. 5 minutes of gratitude and power posture. 1 mental, visualization of your future with detail. What you look like, who you serve, how you sound, how you feel. Phase 3, execution. 72 hours straight. No excuses, of tiny actions toward that target. 1 email, 1 page, 1 rep, 1 minute of focus. Every single day. Phase 4, assess, celebrate, record, growth, adjust, then double down. They're not watching you. They're watching where you're going. They're seeing the leap. They'll start to crave a piece of that power you radiate. And when they come begging, when they come, you'll know who you are. They tried to set you up. Now they're begging for a way out. This is your line. This is your banner. Say it, scream it, over and over. Brainwash your system until the only possible outcome you can imagine is domination. Story, the Roman soldiers. They didn't wait for permission. They took ground. 1 hill, 1 camp, 1 victory. They moved as one. The enemy would retreat. Not because they were stronger, but because they were more hungry, more committed, unstoppable. Be that soldier. Be that force. Let me implant a belief. You are the hunted now, not the hunter. The predator walked right into the trap. Your energy, your growth, your transformation, it's not hidden. It's contagious. It's a signal. They can see you changing. They feel the pull towards something unstoppable. Now, near the climax. You stand, you breathe, inhale, feel your chest expand, your heart pump. Every fiber is screaming, not with fear, with power, with resolve, with the burst of every previous win. Today, you choose action, you choose permission, you choose to supersize. Every no, you hear a door. Every maybe, you hear opportunity wrapped in silence. Every fail, you walk stronger because you've practiced pain and you've learned its fuel. Speak the words, I am unstoppable. I am the hunted. I will master my reality. I will dominate my mind. I will conquer my life. Repeat it. Let it sink. Let it lace your blood. Let it become the drumbeat in your chest. They tried to set you up. They tried to stop you. They tried to humble you. Now, they're begging for a way out. And you hold it. You stand tall. You've risen. They need you now. The final technique. Emotional anchor. Think of the moment you needed guidance most. Think of the fear in your throat. Think of the isolation. Think of the moment you thought you would crack, but something inside kept whispering, you can. Lock that in. Paint it in your muscles, your breath. That moment becomes the trigger. Whenever you doubt, you can shout that memory. Because you survived. This script, it's not an ending. It's a launch pad. When you're screaming that battle cry, eyes burning, you will transform. Your identity reboots. You become the person who looks impossible in the face and says, I am coming for you.